Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it's 5-5. It's May 5th. Welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with my little senior partner in there, Ryan Fuller. Let's go to the lines. And happy Cinco de Mayo Day to you there, Reverend Ben Hayes.
Yes, it is Cinco de Mayo. I hope everybody's celebrating and having a great morning already.
Well, it is a morning. It is. In fact, it's a big old moon. Looked pretty coming in this morning. I knew we was going to have views. I knew it was going to be a pretty good day to get our day started. What in the world are you up to today?
Well, I'm back in Montgomery today. Got meetings. Had meetings all day yesterday and meetings today. We're narrowing down our search for our new executive director for Alabama Baptist, and so it's going to be a busy day. Tonight we got our seniors banquet, graduates, and going to have about 85 kids there with their parents, and it's going to be a great night.
Wow. I'm so glad that y'all are doing that. Do y'all do this appointing? Do y'all do this in Montgomery once a year, once every 4 years, or what?
No, sir. This is a full-time position. The man, Dr. Rick Lance, he has served there for 28 years, and he is retiring. And so we're hoping to find somebody that's going to serve another 30 years.
Wow. Well, best of luck with that.
I won't have to be a part of the next one. So. Okay.
Well, you just be careful going down. Looks like it's going to be a good day as far as weather-wise. And tonight, I hope I won't be here tomorrow, of course, but I hope y'all have a real good turnout tonight. And again, thank y'all for doing that.
And don't forget the Dadeville girls. They'll be playing again today. They played yesterday. They won the first game, lost the second game. They're playing again today. If they win, they'll play twice. And so we're rooting them on as we go.
Go Dadeville Tigers, and good luck.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to the girls, and thank you for keeping us up to date on things that's like that going on. That's very important. I know it's hopefully they'll have a good turnout and a couple of good wins.
That's what we're hoping for.
Well, we'll turn it over to you right now, my friend.
All right. Well, we're talking about times when we feel like we are just totally overwhelmed with life, with circumstances. And today I want to talk about, sometimes we just don't understand. And there's a verse that I love. In fact, it's the verse that's probably responsible for Sonia and I being here. It's Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. I think about that verse, and I realize one of the hardest things about walking through difficult seasons in life is not just the pain, it's the confusion. It's the unanswered questions that keep you up at night. It's the why that echoes in your mind when everything just feels uncertain. Because we like clarity. We like plans. We like knowing how things are going to turn out. Most of us would be a whole lot more comfortable following God if he would just hand us a detailed itinerary. Here's what's happening. Here's why it's happening. Here's how it's all going to work out. But that's usually not how God operates. Instead, what he does is he gives us something deeper, something better than explanations. He gives us himself. Because Proverbs 3:5 doesn't say, understand everything, then trust God. It says, trust God with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. And that means that there are going to be some moments in life when your understanding comes up short. There are going to be situations that just don't make sense, prayers that seem unanswered, circumstances that feel unfair. Well, that's where faith steps in. It steps in where understanding runs out. Faith says, God, I don't see what you're doing, but I believe you're still at work. It says, this doesn't make sense to me, but I trust that you're good. And let's be honest this morning, sometimes we struggle with that. We don't just want God to be in control. We want to understand his control. We want him to explain himself to us a little more clearly. But I think if we could fully understand everything that God is doing, he wouldn't be much of a God. And so there's a difference between knowing about God and trusting God. One fills your head, and the other anchors your heart. So I want you to think about this today. God in his wisdom doesn't always give us a detailed answer. Instead, he says, trust me. I see what you can't see. And here's the truth. Trust doesn't require full understanding. It requires absolute surrender. So how do we live this out when we're in the middle of the confusion? Well, maybe today you just need to surrender one unanswered question to him. You may have a list of why questions. Start with just one. Open your hands before the Lord and say, God, I'm giving this to you. I don't understand it, but I trust you with it. And instead of saying why not say, Lord, I trust you. Every time your mind drifts back to that question, gently redirect your heart to him. And then rest in God's wisdom rather than your own. Because our perspective is limited, but God sees it all. What feels confusing to us is not confusing to him. What feels out of control to us is fully in his hands. So this morning I want us to pray together, trusting God and asking him to give us that ability to just place our faith in him. So Father, even when I don't understand, help me trust your heart. When my questions are loud, remind me that your wisdom is greater than my understanding. Because you see what I can't see. And you're always working for your glory and for my good. Teach me to surrender, God, what I don't understand. Teach me to rest in who you are. As we pray this in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I was not chuckling, but kind of smiling when you were talking about his plan, and you know we're turning it over to him, and all of a sudden you cock your head to your left and you say, "Really? Is that how we're going to do this?" Oh my goodness! But thank you so much for reminding us to just trust in him. It's here again. I'll say it again. It's real simple if we just let it be simple.
That's right. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science.
No, it's not. Hey, my friend, have a great day, and thank you for being with us this week, and thank you for taking care of the rest of the week, and I'll see y'all sometime next week.
Well, we'll be praying for you tomorrow.
We appreciate it, my friend. Have a great day, too.
All right, buddy.
See you, Ben.
Bye-bye.
Ben Hayes getting our day started. Andy Tucker walked in here. He got his head cocked to the left or the right. I don't know which way it is. I think it's on crooked. Let's talk about the weather right now, because I'm going to go from yesterday. It's 51 degrees yesterday. I got this from Jason Moran yesterday concerning possible weather late Wednesday to early Friday. Possible tornadoes, possible damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. So just have a plan, because it does include our area in a slight way, just in a slight way. Today, high of 79. Tonight, a pretty nice night. Warming up, though, partly cloudy, 64 degrees. Let's look at tomorrow, 81 and 64. That rain on Thursday, we're talking about 74 and 54. About a 30% chance on Friday, high of 71, low of 58, and then rain back in here. Looks like for the weekend. We're needing it. Upper 70s, low 60s at nighttime for Saturday and Sunday. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Elliott City Marine. They got that 2026 Landau Island Breeze with the Suzuki 200. Beautiful new color in that real pretty green. Go by and see it. If it's still there at Elliott City Marine in the Gap. Carlisle, let me tell you about the girls at Carlisle. If you're looking for a good sandwich today, let me see what the special is today at Carlisle, which is located in downtown Alexander City. They open from 8 to 3. Remember, they open for breakfast now. They got the burritos, they got the breakfast sandwich, but the special for lunch today at Carlisle is beef burrito, chips, and a fountain drink, 16-ounce drink for only $9. Check it out.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Eula Mays, the girls, I'm talking about Ellen Dean, and the girls went to Eula Mays yesterday. She got some kind of a real funky salad there that just absolutely she loved, and the girls just had a good time there. See, it's kind of getting to be the kind of the go-to place for something different. So if you're looking for something different, go to Eula Mays today. And I know they got the 6-ounce hamburger steak today with fries and a drink for $9 at Eula Mays, and the breakfast is being served right now inside the square, Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City. Speaking of squares, Squarehead out here with us this morning, the one and only Andy Tucker from
Are you the one with the Speedy Gonzalez hat on?
Speedy Gonzalez.
Si, senor.
Why do we still like those cartoons?
Because they're basic, simple.
Yep, you're right. You're right on the button.
Do you ever see now? Did the poor road runner get his butt run over? Yeah, but he always survived. You seen no violence in them things.
No.
Matter of fact, the original Super Friends.
Original Super Friends.
Yeah. Hall of Justice, where you had Superman and you had Batman and all them.
Okay.
In one of the places. Really wasn't no violence in theirs.
No. Speaking of Super Friends, you were just telling me you sat with the LD.
LD. I told you, last time I was on here, I told you I was going to see him, and I did. And his wife told him, said, you're going to have a visitor Friday.
Pam, good morning.
Yep, so I went over there and sat with him. I drank me a couple of beers. He don't drink no beer no more, but I did.
How was he doing?
He doing good.
Okay.
Sure
Has he got his energy level back up?
It was a lot better. We talked about his grandboy building that Chevrolet truck. That took me. I got to see that thing.
What model?
It's between 68 to 72. That's one of the prettiest Chevrolet trucks. Now I had a 80 model Chevrolet, and that was a good looking one. Truck that was my first 4-wheel drive truck I bought when I graduated. Sure did.
68 to 72. I'm trying to remember. Chevrolet?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
They're good.
If you can
They good looking.
Are all of them pretty much the same?
68 to 72 was all pretty much the same. Now, I'm sure there's the emblem might have moved or something, but because like on the Broncos, one year they had the door key thing below the ridge, and the other times it's above the ridge. And in the 66 to 68, the parking lights are submerged in the grill. On the others, it's on the outside of the grill.
Were there any two-tones?
On those trucks, yes, there was some two-tones. Matter of fact, Alan Watts had it was kind of yellow and orange, yellowish orange, may have been burned. I don't know what it was, but it was white on the bottom. The bottom of the chrome was white, so yeah.
David Easterwood used to have a red and white Ford truck. I think it's probably junk, but I think they held on to it. I always liked that truck. And I don't know what model it was.
My first Chevrolet truck I got from Billy Charles and Wade McCamey. And, he married a McKelvey, so it come from McKelvey Chevrolet. But now it was white, and the center part around in the chrome was black. Thing had white seats in it.
Wow. A truck?
In the truck. And I went mud riding everything, and it kept it clean as a pin. Because I'd wash it nearly every Sunday at Grandma's house, and the water bill went from $6 to $9, and she told me I was going to have to quit. I'll never forget that.
What's her name?
Rosie Shivers.
Rosie Shivers. That's where Rose gets her name from, your daughter. Y'all's daughter. Melissa, good morning to you this morning.
She ain't up. She's probably up. She may be running right now down the driveway.
Okay.
Our driveway's 1.25 miles.
And it's got some hills going in and out.
And we're using one of y'all's sponsors right now. You advertise for Bill's Paving and Seal Coating. And he's up there doing our driveway right now.
Okay, the whole thing?
Well, he's put we put asphalt in the holes, and he's going to put that, it was already asphalt, and he's going to put that sealant on it to seal all the cracks. He said I should get 10 to 15 more years out of it.
Wow.
An average man croaks at 74, so I may not never see the thing.
I think about, we're getting ready to head out to UAB this morning, rather. And I've been working in the yard. Ella's been working in the yard, getting the house all ready and all that. But one thing that we really need, and that would, I think, really set our lot off is for the driveway. I mean, it's
your concrete cracking steel.
It's paved.
Yours was paved. I thought you had concrete, and the roots bulged it up.
Well, not so much roots, just wear and tear over. I don't know, 50 years probably, because we've been there 30.
How old's that house?
76 years old, 1950.
Anytime that you doing something and building a house or remodeling a house or whatever, ask a gardener what kind of tree to plant that the roots ain't gonna pop up on top of the ground. And one of them's a magnolia tree. Don't plant it.
No, we got one in our backyard. Ellen won't let me have or cut it down. Well, the money won't let me cut it down either. But it's just useless. All it does is drop a bunch of leaves.
And the roots just they come up on top of the ground.
You ain't gonna grow nothing under it. No, we have around a lot of our water oaks put pine straw down recently. But where that magnolia is, I don't even think it would do for that. But
you need to talk to Shane Harris.
Well,
by gosh, I listen to him every time he's on him.
Let me tell you what, Shane.
What about Barbara Sokol yesterday? I love that.
You know, Barbara Sokol, Kenny Jr. and I were talking about her yesterday. He's
sharp as a tack.
She's sharp as a tack, but she genuinely loves people, cares for people.
Oh, you talk about that the other day. Where'd I go?
I don't know.
I forget where I went. But, you know, I always speak to folks like you talking about. I mean, I'm going to say, hey.
Me too.
This woman, I said, hey, how you doing? Didn't pay me no attention.
She may not have heard you.
I bet she heard me. I might not have heard them, but...
Hey, let me throw this up because I know the city council met yesterday, and our guest today will be Andy Tucker, number one. George Miranda at 7, talking about the Cancer Thrivers Support Group meeting today. And then Mayor Mike Dinsmore will be on at 7:30. But last night, congratulations to Detective Brian Culligan for receiving the 2025 Crime Stoppers Officer of the Year Award. This award is given for exceptional service and commitment to justice. So thank you so much. And I thought I sent that picture, but I always think I think I do these things. Most time I don't. There he is right there.
There's Cully.
And I don't know if we thank these folks enough for what they do. They do stuff that me and you don't want anything.
Well, nowadays you can get shot.
Oh, you're right. You're exactly right.
Even in our little town.
Let's go out to Winslow, Arizona. In Flagstaff, Arizona, with the Wild Hogs, Jim Peace and Robert Rubin.
You said who come back?
Mabry Cook.
Now, did he ride it back by himself?
He did, from Texas all the way.
What kind of motorcycles he got? A Gold Wing, Harley?
He got a big one. He got a big one. But they're in Flagstaff because today, in fact, they're gonna stay 2 days. The weather, they're looking at thunderstorms and possible snow.
I've been listening to you talk about that, and then I got to thinking. I was down there checking the warehouses yesterday on 63. They got to drive back too.
Where they're going, I don't think so. There they are standing in Winslow, in the corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Down in Winslow, Arizona. That's in the song.
The Eagles, of course. A lot of folks have taken this picture right here, but they had to do theirs. We stayed in Flagstaff when we went out west one time when the boys were like 9 and 10. It's a neat town in Arizona. But they're still on Route 66 as they're journeying to the Petrified Forest. It's amazing. This is only a sign. To get out there and see it, the scenery is just, like I say.
I got a piece of that wood at the store.
Oh, you do? Petrified wood. But they are having a blast. And Kenneth Ledbetter's keeping up with them too. But in fact, I got a note here from Jim. He was letting me and Jim Peace know that he's having hip replacement today. I think he's already had one hip replacement, a knee, couple of knees. He is the what we consider the
bionic man. There you go.
Man. This coming Thursday, National Day of Prayer. Glorified God among the nations, seeking Him all generations. That will be at 6 o'clock at the First Baptist Church in downtown Alexander City. Cinco de Mayo before we head out tonight. It'll be a good night in downtown Alexander City from 6 to 8 on Broad Street Plaza, right there in front of Jake's.
Is that the reason you got the hat on?
See, we'll be right back. Salvation Army, 6800 US 280. Good morning to each and every one of you down there. Let's talk just furniture. But, you know, a lot of young folks are fixing to graduate. They're fixing to go off to school or just go off. But they going to need some furniture. You might as well get them some used furniture. They're going to need some glassware. They're going to need pots and pans and all that, and even the settle around stuff to kind of fix up their new house or apartment. Salvation Army can help you there.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Family budgets are tight, but help is on the way. Doug Cannon will fight to eliminate the state grocery tax, putting real money back in your pocket. He's investing in workforce education, creating good-paying jobs right here at home, standing strong for law enforcement, supporting our veterans, and improving roads and rural broadband. A conservative leader, small business owner, not a career politician. Doug Cannon, proven leadership, real results for District 27.
I'm Doug Cannon. I'll be honored to earn your vote May 19th.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Since 1908, many talented tradesmen and women have proudly represented the Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air name. We are grateful for their commitment to excellence, always providing our clients with quality work that we're glad to guarantee you with 100% satisfaction. No matter the problem, the Dixie Electric team is here for you, serving the Montgomery and Auburn areas. Thank you for choosing a locally owned company.
For more information, go to calldixie.com.
Call Dixie and it's done.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Hillby Home and Garden, man, they got a sale going on down right now at Hillby Home and Garden, which is formerly Betty's Garden Center, a fern sale, Now through Mother's Day, all remaining Kimberly Queen ferns are $15. Take advantage of that for Mom, because Mother's Day is this coming Sunday. And welcome back to the show. In fact, they're open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturday, and 1 to 4 on Sunday. So keep that in mind.
Master Blaster Fern Sale.
Master Blaster. Master Blasting, field blasting game. Phil is such a good business person and just a good guy. I've been knowing him like you have for years. But I found out something a while back. You know, they used to have the first event at the Ag Center, Pig Squeal. An auction.
Yeah, it was on Thursday night. I couldn't go because it was Bronco night.
He was telling me that's his senior year. That's what he raised hogs, and that's how he helped get himself in college.
I've seen that before, even when, like I say, you was talking about Justin and while Justin Whitehead and all that. His family and my family's all in there together, but the Shivers and the Morans always sold. I always had calves and all.
Right.
And you know, they'd have them things clean. The dead gone tail was perfect. And them pigs was shiny, you know. They ain't that clean.
Did you ever raise hogs?
No, we had cows at the house.
Okay.
I got asked this question the other day, and I got the little girl, and she didn't know what to say. She had no clue. I think it was LD's granddaughter, one of them. Can't remember. Anyway, cow patty bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the cow poops on your square and you win. What if he's got the skiers and it squirts across 3 or 4 of them? I said, who the heck win?
Good question.
Because them cows at our house, they eat too much something.
Hey, don't forget about, speaking of cleanup, second Saturday cleanup, May 9th. First place, $1,000. Second place, $600. Third place, $400. This coming Saturday. This is a great fundraiser, and this is a Main Street and Lake Martin Resource Association event for nonprofits, sports teams, and church groups. Great way to win money by picking up trash. Tonight at Martin's at Lake Martin, line dancing lessons. Of course, they got the Cinco de Mayo going on down there too. Andy Tucker with us out here. Music Depot. I know with the late Freddie, and that was we were just talking about Freddie Lynch because Freddie did travel with the late David Allen Coe.
Sure did.
And I was just telling you, in the early, we hadn't been open long. When I say we, Dean's Depot in 1987 had not been open long. I'm working one night, and David Allen Coe
was he in the bus?
No, he was like in an old van or something. It was rough, and it was rough. He's always looked rough. But he came in and bought a case of those 6.5 Cokes.
The little bottle, glass bottle.
And that's the only thing I remember.
Must have mixed them with whiskey.
He was heading down to Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah, and you didn't get a picture with him. You had a picture of Goober, didn't you?
I did, and I think I had one of him, Larry Ward, that used to work at the...
He's still breathing.
I don't know.
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
I don't know, but he had his picture made with him because he was working that night. Hey, Elks Lodge, they got fried fish and frog legs and fried shrimp this coming the 8th, which would be... When is the 8th?
After the 7th.
I'm going to have to look that up.
All right, today's the 6th, right?
No, today's the 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
Be Friday night.
Hey, that's right. I don't know why, because they don't hardly ever have anything on Saturday night. Mark and Tio will be down there, live music. Thursday night, Elks Bingo, small pots, $4.50, big pots, $1,900. So come on down and play bingo with them on Thursday night.
Ask you a question on bingo. If the pot's that high, ain't nobody said bingo yet?
No. I don't understand the big one right here. I know people that play do, but I'm not. If nobody wins, more money goes into maybe $2,000.
Unless you got a time limit. They start at, let's just say it start at 6 and it's over with at 7. If ain't nobody said bingo by 7.
On the big pot? On the big,
it's over with. till the next week.
Yeah, it goes up.
Okay, that might be how it is then.
I'm going to say it goes up $100. I know John Freeman was telling us about it a while back. They just invested, and I think it's a used one, in a new bingo machine. I mean, it is state of the art, but the one they had was ancient.
We got one.
Really? At the depot?
No, at home. It's a round ball, and you turn it, and a thing falls out in that little hole.
Yeah.
And then you flip it over, and then you give the number.
Yeah, let's play bingo.
We used to with kids. We used to play.
Really?
We had board games with the kids.
You know, we used to play Monopoly.
Rook?
Rook. It's been 100 years.
I don't know how to play Rook no more, but we played. I remember me and Brad.
Graham teach.
I bet she could. Me and Brad would go to, and Grandma would go to Carrie Harrison, Floyd Harris's house, and play Rook. Upstairs, yeah.
Upstairs.
In that house, yeah.
Would it be teams?
It would just be four of us.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Rook, but I used to love to play.
I said that name too. We talk about gardening and all that kind of stuff. But Floyd Harris, he was a strange character.
He lived in Daviston.
He lived in Daviston on Harris Road. But now, me and my brother, mainly me, went to his house. His tomatoes was immaculate. And he had us with a razor blade cutting out in between the leaves and the plant, them little suckles that pop up. He had us cutting them out. I mean, he had us doing anything around his garden and all.
He had a big garden?
Had a nice garden. And he had an international truck. I won't never forget it. And they was discussing gas going up. And he went and got him 2 55-gallon drums of gas in that international truck.
International truck. We had an international. Oh man, like a SUV.
I know it's an international harvester station wagon looking thing, and it had wood panels on side. We had a Country Squire station wagon.
I'm trying to remember what year it was, because Kenny Jr. and Will were little. We were coming back from Birmingham, and that back part was so big, we put their playpen back there and threw them in the back. We came back.
No seat belts?
No. And that thing just come around the Kelton area on 280. It just, pow!
Apart.
It just died. I mean, it wasn't turning. Donald Williams stopped and picked us up.
What was wrong? What did you end up wrong with?
I forget. It was just an old.
We were coming back from playing in Birmingham. Me and Charles Forbes, Jonathan Forbes, and maybe at that time Thomas Munkus. And we were coming back, and I had bought a black Cutlass Supreme from Tim Hawkins, my boss man at the mill. And we were coming right there. What's that little restaurant on the side of the road that cooks country food towards Sylacauga?
Oh, Mama Reeves? Mama
Reeves. That thing quit right there.
A good
place. Oh, man, that thing's tore up. I mean, it's in the middle of the night now, in the hours of the morning. I forget who I had haul it back, because we had to wait to go to a payphone,
Yeah, yeah.
And
Did they have one at Mama Reeves?
I don't remember where we called.
Man, I've eaten there, I believe, one time.
I have too. Good. But it was a catalytic converter was stopped up. That's all it was a catalytic converter stopped up.
Vehicles, today's vehicles don't have those, or do they? Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, people steal them.
Really?
Yeah, man. Somebody be stealing your catalytic converter right now with a Sawzall and go get about $200 for it.
Really?
It's got something in it. Platinum? Gold? I think it's platinum.
I ain't never in my life.
Yeah, we had a U-Haul truck. Somebody stole. I got in that joker to rent it one morning to a lady. I cranked that thing up, and I thought I was back in my putwood truck. And I had to call John, my U-Haul man. John, this thing ain't got no catalytic converter no more.
I be darned.
Cut them off.
Folks, y'all quit doing that kind of stuff. We'll be right back. Town and Country Cleaners. I went by yesterday and left some clothes for Maggie and Nick, and the girls are just as friendly as they can be. Yes, sir. Thank you. They'll be ready Wednesday. So, and I didn't even ask about the special. You can ask about the special today and tomorrow. That's Town and Country Cleaners on Cherokee Road. They'll be open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleeps for full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
There's a place in Springville, Alabama. You can go and have some fun. You can bring your whole family and stay until the day is done. It's that place called Homestead Hollow.
Mark your calendar for Mother's Day weekend, May 8th, 9th, and 10th at Homestead Hollow in Springville. Kids 12 and under get in free. HomesteadHollow.com.
Hometown Pharmacy located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Chick-fil-A, man, I went by there last night and got me one of them spicy chicken salads, Southwestern salads. Man, it was delicious. I started getting your basic chicken. You can't go wrong with just your bacon, your basic chicken sandwich. What's your favorite There at Chick-fil-A.
Just a sandwich.
Okay, right across from Dean's Depot. That's where Chick-fil-A is on Highway 280 in Alexander City. And since Scott Blake's not here, I'm going to look and see Jim Hardy. Good morning to you this morning. Diane Riccio, good morning to you. Gary Hendricks, good morning to you, you rascal, you. Oh, Jack Wright down on the lake, good morning to you. And everybody that's watching the Front Porch or listening to the Front Porch.
On 97.5.
97.5.
That's how I have to do it.
Coming in.
Yeah, because I can't watch TV going down the road, you know.
No, I don't want you to. Hey, don't forget about the Lake Martin Resource Association got their annual meeting 8 to 10 at Kalijah Restaurant. Enjoy a free breakfast this coming Saturday morning. Horseshoe Bend Quarterback Club second annual golf tournament to benefit the Horseshoe Bend football program this coming Friday, Lake Winds Golf Course. So get signed up for that because that goes for a good cause. Speaking of a good cause, Andy Tucker with us out here today. It's night Bronco night.
Tonight is Bronco night.
On Tuesday and Thursday night.
Tuesday and Thursday. We got hope we can finish wet sanding. We done painted it.
Wet sanding.
Yeah.
I've not heard that in a while. I don't mean to be interrupting, but that reminds me of the Dean Motor Company days when Dean, he had a body shop.
Oh.
In the old one next to Dairy Cream, he had one in the very back. It wasn't that big.
Where Tallapoosa Ford finally.
Now, when he built the new one across the road, where Tallapoosa Ford was, in the bottom there was a big body shop.
Y'all were over there beside Dairy Queen where Pittsburgh Paint used to be. Wasn't there a Pittsburgh Paint right there?
Davis.
And Davis Construction. So that was used to be the all's car lot.
That's where Dean Motor Company got started.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Wim started out with Lincoln Mercury dealership, then the Edsel dealership, 58, 59, 60. That's when he moved over to he had the Ford, then bought the Ford dealership at the new place.
What year was that when he sold tractors?
70s.
Okay, because I've had my 66 Bronco is in a wedding this Saturday over in Chambers County.
Really?
Yeah, man, that little booger done took 4 women to the altar.
Do you just rent it out to them?
I let them borrow it.
Well, I'll be darned.
And when I drove 2 down the hill at the house to the river in it.
Drove them in the river?
No, I drove them to the river where they had the wedding at.
Oh, really?
And then,
I'm learning something.
And anyway, the
Bronco Billy with us.
66 was I had some trouble with it and ended up being carburetor. And I finally got that sucker fixed Saturday after 12. Steve Sherham, a.k.a. Hoss over in Dayville, he said, Andy, I tell you what to do. But as I was researching on my 1-barrel carburetor on that 66, it's the same carburetor that was on the Ford 8N and 9N tractors.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
And see, I've had trouble.
How crazy is that?
With the aftermarket carburetor, and I ordered one. I said, well, that ain't right. I ordered 2, and that ain't right. But I rigged one of them up. Apparently, it would probably fit that tractor. The choke system and the throttle system is on this side on the Bronco and this side on the tractor. So I took it and I flipped it around. And I cut me a piece of metal and drilled me 2 holes in it, grind it down to where my throttle would fit on that thing in case what I done to that carburetor didn't work. But anyway, it worked, and I drove it on the trailer, and it's supposed to thunderstorm Wednesday. I was going to deliver it Wednesday to their house over there. She's getting married over on the river in Chambers County.
What river is that?
Tallapoosa.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's so funny. I left my house with the Bronco and the trailer. I have to go through Wadley, go to Abanda, go across the railroad tracks, make a right, go all the way back down, and I'm at Bibby's Ferry again. If Bibby's Ferry was still open, I could have left my house and been to their house in 15 minutes. But you got to drive all the way. It's about 45 minutes.
You talking about going across the Bibby's Ferry?
If the ferry was open, I could have went from my house to Frog Eye, went across. Because, see, when I tell you that the house that they're getting married in, you go down the hill and you're looking at the river and you're looking across the river at Bibby's Ferry on Tallapoosa County.
Right.
Well, not Tallapoosa County side. It's still Chambers County. But anyway, you're looking at Bibby's Ferry from this Bibby's Ferry to that Bibby's Ferry. You make a right on that little dirt road right there. That right up there's where I took the Bronco.
I'll be darned. Did you ever go across Bibby's Ferry?
I went across it one time that I can remember as a kid. And now the ferry's it's on display in Chambers County somewhere.
Really?
And the water is so low now at times because of that Harris Dam that I don't know if a ferry would work there because you can see the bottom there. You know, naturally when it's up, that's where my daddy drowned at Bibby's Ferry.
Did it in a truck?
Huh?
In
a
truck?
pickup truck.
Yeah.
Run off in the river. I think I was 3.
I'll be darned. You don't remember it though, do
No,
you?
I don't remember. But they can't retake that side because there's a road there that folks live on. But now on the Frog Eye side, you get to when they close off something, you can retake your land. That was
really
So there's a fence there. Actually, the Bibbies own it. Miss
I'm getting education on the Bibbies.
Miss Nell Bibby worked in the Daviston lunchroom. Bill Bibby was her husband.
Bill Bibby.
I think he may have drove school bus. I don't know, but I know Miss Nell drove school bus and worked in the lunchroom. And then Miss Johnny Gill Jones drove a bus and worked in the lunchroom.
You kill me with these names. You remember people, don't you? Do you remember people today? You meet in the store. Do you remember?
I tell you what.
You going back?
I have them brain farts like you. But now, sometimes that customer will walk in there and I'll remember the first name. Next time I may remember the last name. I got some that I know it's been coming there forever anyway, and I know them first name basis. And
you gotta know their names.
But there's a lot of people because I got so many names in my mind that
too.
person will walk in. I said, okay, there comes Johnny. What is Johnny's last name? You know,
I know.
But
I know a lot of folks too, but a lot of folks that I know, I don't know. Does that make sense? I've been knowing them for years.
And this show has got you where they know you like clockwork, but you don't remember all of them. And it's that way sometimes.
I was at Home Depot yesterday picking up something for Ellen late, and I'm leaving. I said hello to these to a lady, and she hollered at me, "Front porch!" And I talked to her and her mom. And she said, make sure you say something to it on the front porch in the morning. But I didn't know their names.
That's when you keep a pencil in your pocket.
Yeah, well, I do a lot. I do a lot. That Sharpie, in walking, in running over the years, I have taken down birthdays, people pulling up to me, anniversaries. Make sure you mention this tomorrow on the show. And so, not lately as much, but in years past, I would.
I was drinking somewhere one time, and I said, yo, Kenny Dean talks about you all the time. And then after about an hour, I got figuring that wasn't who Kenny Dean was talking about. I won't never get it. I said, yo, Kenny talks about you all the time. And I got thinking, I said, you know, that ain't who that is. I didn't go back over there and say it. You know, I didn't.
I'll be darned. The show has been so good over the years, and it still is, because me and this old boy right here love people. So, who loves you, baby?
That Delois ain't.
In fact, she called me yesterday.
I heard her.
She called me. In fact, I was walking yesterday.
Oh, okay. She called on the show last week.
Yeah. But she called me yesterday. Delois, I love you, girl. Hope it's a great day. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, yeah.
The special of the day is just
everything.
That's it. A Music Depot, Gun and Pond, Highway 280, Alexander City. We'll be right back. Cinco de Mayo is even happening at Coons Corner Deli today. This morning, breakfast burrito with seasoned shredded chicken, seasoned eggs, potatoes, and cheese. Oh, that's a good meal. $3.99. For lunch today, taco bowls with seasoned beef, cheese, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, salsa, black beans, and they even got spaghetti. Pork roast and fried chicken and chicken tenders at Coons Corner Deli for lunch today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And Obituaries are brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Graveside service for Mr. Thomas Michael McCain, 66 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 2 at Kellerton Memory Gardens. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a funeral service for Mrs. Irma Jean Latham, 90 of Crackford, will be tomorrow at 11 at Holy Bible Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the Holy Bible Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 5 to 8 tonight at Holy Bible Baptist Church. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And the family will hold a private funeral service later for my old buddy, Mr. Donald Gibbs Vesey, 86 of Alexander City. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors.
Affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers has been there again for decades. Hillary Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Elect Shane West. 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from today, we will go to the primary and elect or vote. And I say that we need to get out and vote. Elect Shane West, Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4, experienced leadership, proven results, trusted values, Alabama native, Auburn graduate, successful business person. And he's asking for your vote for Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4, May the 19th, 2 weeks from today. Folks, it's always a treat when this man sits down. I mean, he's already just blown my mind with just one thing he says. He said, we were just talking about health and that type thing, and he said the devil and the man upstairs are this is what they're saying. They're having a fight about you, Kenny. So you take him. No, you take him. No, you take him. You take him. George Miranda with us. Reverend George Miranda.
Irreverent George Miranda.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I love the jacket.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the hat.
Well, it's Cinco de Mayo.
I wish I'd thought of bringing one of my crazy hats.
You wear fedoras,
I like fedoras.
Fedoras.
I've got a nice Panama hat for the summer. Wear that. I'll wear that next time.
Director of the Cancer Center here in Alexander City. Yeah. And I was just asking George, because he's not just our friend, our neighbor, but he's been so helpful to help Ellen for this past year plus, and everybody at the Cancer Center. But I was just saying, why a buddy of mine just let me know he's got prostate cancer, and you just said we get to a certain age, our cells start breaking. Is that how you put it?
Yeah, and I think it actually kind of happens. The theory is it happens all the time that a cell will become cancerous, will kind of get out of control, right?
We all got cancer, right?
But our immune system will deal with it, right? We'll keep it from ever growing. But as we get older, our immune system gets weaker, right? And our cells are getting older, and the DNA degrades more rapidly, and I think that's why you see more. You see cancer more in older folks, more mature folks like you and me. Than so much in the younger folks, but it's always a molecular. It's always a genetic, not hereditary, but genetic issue, right? It's always your DNA getting degraded somehow that causes it to go out of control.
I guess that's why anytime I can take a vitamin, I do. I just Dr. Edwards is my primary doctor, and I. Through lab work and all that, dropped aspirin. I take Plavix, which is a blood thinner, but I dropped aspirin. I said and added B12.
Okay,
it's just a gummy. So anytime I can drop a medicine and add a vitamin, I'll do it every day.
I hear you. Yeah,
I mean,
prevention rather than treatment.
Yeah, but I think. To take vitamins to prevent, to build up our immune system.
Yeah, I think it's really important to continue to feed your immune system, keep it strong. So whatever it takes, exercise, good diet, all the things I don't do.
Did we let did our immune system weaken during COVID because of us wearing masks, or Not.
No. Our problem with COVID was it was a brand new mutation of the SARS virus.
Was it?
And so no one had ever been exposed to it before. No one, much like what happened with the Spanish flu in 1918. It showed up. Nobody had ever been exposed to it, so nobody's immune system was prepared for it. And so it was really virulent. It comes from the word virus, right? It was very strong, and we had no defenses.
That was 6 years ago. Yeah. March of 6 years ago.
That's right.
Were you at the cancer center? You were at the cancer center.
No, I came November that year.
Really? I was just trying. I was
still in
about
Atlanta
that.
then. Yeah.
Okay, so I just wonder how they handled it at the cancer center.
Well, we were still practicing those. Yeah, in November. So we tested everybody. We would test them at that point as if they had any kind of symptoms. We would test them before they came in.
Out in
the parking lot.
Wow.
And if they tested positive, then we would not let them come in. Now, if they were under chemotherapy, we would. We'd give them the mask, and then we would take them to a private room.
Right.
We have 2 rooms with doors back there in the infusion center. And then we would put them at the end of the day, like for radiation, and then we'd have to have a terminal cleaning. We had to come in with all these really high-powered antiviral cleansers and wipe everything down.
Wow.
So it was an ordeal.
I think about WW. Some folks know him as Fitz. That's Maggie Nick's little boy, who is 6 right now, but he was born November 2019, 3-4 months before it hit. But I remember this is how it changed so rapidly in Maggie's room. It was probably 20 or 30, her girlfriends and people in there. You could, and then 4 or 5 months later, any of her friends that were having children, you couldn't. I mean, that's how much it changed almost overnight.
It was, it was, and a lot of it. Well, there were very few people still alive who were alive in 1918. So we didn't really have an experience as a culture, right, or as a people, how to deal with a plague.
Right, and it was
a plague.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of folks, that passed away, if you recall, and when it was a much stronger virus, and we had no immune system. We had a lot of deaths.
Watching a lot of westerns like I do, smallpox. I mean, there'll be a series about smallpox and how it hit, because it was kind of a old type plague. I mean, just like COVID was,
right,
or the Spanish flu,
right.
It's just it affects so many folks. Cancer Thrivers Support Group today at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
This is at the Cancer Center.
At the Cancer Center.
In the conference room.
Yes, in the conference.
And this is open to everybody.
It's open to anybody and everybody. Yeah. It's free. You don't have to be a patient or former patient at Russell Medical. You just have to have cancer or have had cancer and need to talk about it. And what we do, I've never talked about what we actually do in the meeting, but what we do in the meeting is when somebody comes in new, they have an opportunity to tell their story, because there is power, there is healing in telling your story. So,
I believe that.
And that's defined by the person, the survivor, what part of that story they want to tell. And then we share how those stories have touched our lives, or how our stories are similar. And it connects folks. And we realize I'm not the only person in the world going through this. There's some other folks who understand how I'm feeling. Because a lot of things, cancer, like a lot of other things, if you haven't had it, or you hadn't been exposed to it, you don't really understand what that person's feeling and going through, right? And so it can be frustrating as a person going through something. And this is true about any major thing you go through, but somebody going through something want to talk about it, and the other person doesn't understand or is very uncomfortable with it. And sometimes they'll say things that are more damaging than helpful. Like if I'm talking to somebody and I'm having cancer treatment, and they want to say, well, my Uncle Jerry's second wife's grandfather had the cancer like yours somewhere, and he did just fine. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm not my cousin's husband's wife's general's granddad. I'm me. I'm going through what I'm going through. So
because it affects everybody differently.
It does. You've seen that.
Yeah.
It does.
But you know, one thing, I've thought about this a lot since Ellen went through what she did over the past year. In our lifetime, through our children, our grandchildren, we take on different friends and relationships. It's the same thing with cancer. All of a sudden, you got a cancer family relationship that we've met so many folks, and Ellen has, and made friends, and we keep them on our prayer list. The prayer list is swapped, so it's almost it can be a good thing at the cancer center because everybody's there pulling for you.
Right.
It's
kind of like foxhole friends, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Big
how you
team.
become bonded when you're under fire.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
And all these folks meet each other. They've been through something very similar.
Mm-hmm.
They can support one another. It really bonds them, and it bonds them to our staff, and our staff gets bonded to them. So the relationships are really kind of cool. It really is kind of neat. It's a very incredible atmosphere, and a lot of people say, how can you stand working with cancer patients? It's so sad. It's not.
No.
You see such courage, you see such bravery, you see such humanity, and you see love. You see people really connecting on a level that they tend not to connect in the surface world. So,
we've talked about this before, but it's about the people out there. It's not about the chemo, the radiation that you're taking. Even though it is, it's about the people who truly care with all their heart at the Cancer Center right here at Russell Medical. We'll be right back. Well, over 100 new GMC trucks. I'm talking about down in Glenn Smith, which is in Opelika, Alabama. They've been there for decades. I don't even know how many years they've been there. But right now, they've got specials running, whether it's on the used side or the brand new side with all the rebates going on at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery. Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Families in East Alabama are worried about the cost of groceries and their rising bills. Senator Jay Hovey is working on solutions, cutting taxes and red tape, helping Auburn University get its fair share, making sure our schools and our communities are safe. Jay Hovey is a proud Christian and a conservative Republican who puts you first. No headlines, no ego, just results. Because working hard isn't a slogan. On May 19th, re-elect Jay Hovey to the Alabama State Senate.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
We're just looking at the weather right now. Today the high is going to be 79. We're starting out pleasant morning, starting out at 52, 53 degrees right now, 52, and then tonight a little bit warmer, 64, partly cloudy. And the rest of the week looking like this. Got rain coming in here on Thursday. In fact, let me just stop right there and tell you, I just got this yesterday from Jason Moran, our EMA director. Late Wednesday to early Thursday, threats of tornadoes, damaging winds, gusts up to 60 miles per hour. That's just, keep an eye on the weather. Then rain back in here on the weekend. I don't think we'll have many complaints that we just don't need any bad weather. 5-day forecast brought to you by some good folks at Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. George Miranda out here with us, director of the Cancer Center right here in Alexander City. You know, George, we were talking about losing Ben Russell just recently. Yeah. Man, but the legacy he leaves behind, the Cancer Center and everything around, just that's a little community right there. Listen, if you look at it,
that one building has his grandfather's name, actually. Not Mr. Ben, his granddad, that Benjamin Russell Advanced Care Building, but that whole complex. Is because of the Russells.
Yes, you're right.
Just like the Children's Hospital in UAB, it's because of the Russells. The camp, Sunshine. Help me out with that. That place.
Yeah, that Mike Dinsmore is very much involved in.
What was that? Children's Harbor. Thank you. A younger brain with more cells in it.
Just like Andy Tucker said, you had I just had a brain fart. So you know.
Yeah, but I mean,
no, you're right.
That they donated that land and that built all that. I mean, they have given a lot to this community.
Yeah. But you know, just talking about cancer should be something that we should. I know anytime you hear that word, it's just. It's death, yes. but it's not always about that. That's why you take the chemo. That's why you take the radiation. That's why Ellen Dean is still here because of prayers and because what the Cancer Center did for her.
Right. And I think maybe prayers more than anything.
Oh no,
my personal feeling,
but
because that's certainly a big part of it. But the treatments that we know work. Plus the love with which it's delivered makes a difference. Plus all the love that's surrounded her with prayers and support. I think all that works together.
You know, she went back for, I think, to have her port flushed the other day that I think she does monthly. And she was, got talking. I had sent her some pictures. Maggie just had to put their dog down at 14 years. And I went with her a couple of weeks ago, and it was terrible.
Isn't it?
And I took a few pictures so Maggie would have those to remember. And Ellen was just opening them up when she got to the cancer center, in the room waiting. So when they came in, she was just bawling. But they were right there for her.
Right,
but they were, you know, but they understood because they had, you know, been through that. So it's some of the most understanding guys and gals you'll ever run into.
They are, you know, and this week is Nurses Week.
Yeah, exactly right.
And so we're celebrating our nurses, and I have the best nurses in the hospital. I have some incredible nurses.
I agree with you.
Not just the ones that give the infusions, but the ones that are in the clinics that work with the physicians. You know, just wonderful, smart ladies and one gentleman. Great.
Rusty,
yes. Rusty, he's
just
Rusty.
tickled me. He just tickled me, but he is so, you just wouldn't think he would do what he does.
Right.
But Rusty, we hope it's a good day for you. You know, I was thinking about Hospital Week, Nurses Week, and everything that goes on, and I think about the Cancer Center, and maybe this is the first time you've been in the Cancer Center this week, and you just don't know until you experience what we've experienced. You really don't. We can talk about it all day long, but you really don't understand because it's got state-of-the-art equipment too.
There are very few things we can't do here. All right. We can treat 90% of cancer. We don't do brain radiosurgery with our radiation equipment because we're gonna work on replacing our linear accelerator with a brand new one around 2028, 2029 when this one is end of life, and with the new machine we'll be able to do brain radiosurgery. But that's very precise kind of work, and so you need kind of the top end equipment. We have on the medical oncology side, the only thing we really don't do are transplants, stem cell transplants, and then if an acute leukemic needs to be in a 24/7 inpatient hospital unit, so those folks will go to Birmingham. Outside of that, we do pretty much everything else.
George, let me ask you something. As far as I know, like our city has a plan, a 5-year plan. Does the Cancer Center, does Russell Medical do that same thing with the board and a 5-year, 10-year plan?
We do. We actually just did a new 5-year plan this last fall. And so we did a new 5-year plan, and we'll be rolling it out 1 year at a time. So it's broken out by year.
Right.
And then the Cancer Center also has a 5-year plan, and we tried to coordinate that with the hospital plan, but also the UAB plan.
Okay.
Because we actually are a joint venture with UAB.
Boy.
So,
which is huge.
Yes,
to me it is
big.
huge.
It's big, and I think it opens a lot of doors for people
I
because
agree.
of that relationship. So, and we're moving to get closer with UAB to try to have more interactivity with them.
You know, I think about your involvement with UAB, and it's that relationship. But you know what? It's that trust factor. They've seen how y'all handle things over the years, and they want to be a part of that. They know that y'all want the best. Right. Y'all want to help people. So it's here again, that relationship. Yeah, that's a big relationship.
Yeah, it's a wonderful relationship, and UAB really is focused on trying to reach out into the community, and as you know, there are a lot of rural areas where there's not a lot of care, and so they've been focused on how can we move the quality of care we have out into the rural communities, and we've been a really good partner with them for that because we're kind of a lab, a testing ground for some ideas, and so they'll do stuff with us that they can then move out into other areas. So it's been a good relationship.
UAB, we appreciate you. In fact, me and Aladina see y'all later on this morning. George, thank you for coming out here.
Thank you for having me.
Nancy, thank you for letting us borrow him. That's his lovely wife. I hope you have a good day, and we will be right back. Henderson Tire and Auto Repair is right across the road from us. That's Mr. Jesse Henderson, who also owns Henderson Glass on Dadeville Road. But Henderson Tire and Auto Repair is right across from WAXC, Clyde Country 97.5. Got some top-notch mechanics there that I'm going to just borrow their bottom line. Let us keep you rolling. That's exactly what they do at Henderson Tire and Auto Repair.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Suzanne and Dan Adams. Yes, that is Mr. and Mrs. Suzanne and Dan Adams, recently married. They will be at Russell Crossroads, 6:30 to 8:30, this coming Friday night, Highway 63. And if you've never heard them together, these are really two great harmonies, and not just husband and wife, but on the singing duet side too. That's Suzanne and Dan Adams. It's time to put him on the hot seat. I'm talking about Mayor of Alexander City, Mike Dinsmore. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
Everything going well?
Well, it's going well. I got here and I said, what we're going to talk about, and you said, you'll find out. So.
He said,
That works pretty good.
Last night was city council meeting.
Last night was city council meeting.
Okay. What went on? Anything?
Nothing real staggering last night. Good, clean. Approved a couple of things, and short meeting last night.
Okay.
So
maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, good thing. We had one of our police officers recognized Mr. Culligan, Brian.
Yeah, we recognized him.
Recognized as Officer of the Year and Crime Stopper of the Year, and just great stuff.
Mike, I don't think, and Andy Tucker and I talked about this a little bit when he was out here, when we showed the picture and him getting his award last night. I don't think we think about those guys enough or thank them enough for what they do. There's a lot that goes on behind the scene that maybe we don't want to know about.
I've seen more since you get to be mayor,
sure.
You know, and I hadn't seen all of it. I mean, I just see the remnants of it that are there, but our firemen, our police officers, our employees, you know, when you start thinking about rainstorm, lightning, wind blowing, hazard, and the power's off, we expect those guys to go out there and fix our power so we can do it. And they do. And they do a marvelous job of it.
In fact, I'm glad you brought that up because we're expecting some bad weather this week. And I know a while back there was a clap of lightning and all of a sudden we're out without power. Does our city know, do those guys know when our power's out?
They know.
There's no reason for us to call.
Well, I would always err on the side of caution.
Okay.
But if the power's been out more than 10 minutes, you can rest assured there have been several phone calls already made.
Okay, that's what I always saw.
And the detectors we have will already let them know too.
That's what I thought.
But they're good. They're good at what they do, and I mentioned power. I could say the same thing for water, sewage, and gas. You know, and just all of those folks. When we're snuggled away and wrapping up, they're out there in the raw elements.
I know, and we can't thank you enough because I know it's it's dedication. It's dedication. You know, that's why those guys, most of them, been there for a long time, and it's because they truly care. We were just talking with George Miranda about the people at the cancer center, how they care. Our city workers, they're the same way, but just in a different.
Oh, they care at a very deep level. I mean, they're proud of what they do. They're proud of their skills. They feel an obligation to the people in Elk City, and you know they're committed.
This is something we've not talked about in a long time. Paving. Do we have any paving going on right now?
I don't know that there's any going on right now,
Or
but,
this summer?
but every year that cycles.
Yeah.
And this year's cycle is beginning and en route, and I have people on my street saying, when are we going to get our street paved? And I didn't look into that because I don't think you ought to meddle on a personal basis.
I agree.
But I did hear it come through my ears, and it's not as soon as we would like it,
Sure.
but it's coming, and that's when I realized there's a rotating schedule for paving, and you know, because of the money, everybody wants all the services, but nobody wants to pay any more for the services, and that's understandable. That's reasonable. I don't want to pay any more for gasoline right now than I'm paying, but it's going to go up.
But you and I talked about this several months ago when we were having some really cold temperatures, and we said our power bills going to go up. Well, they did. We had an $800-something power bill. I think it was down this month like $400 and something. So we knew it was coming, but we couldn't really do anything about it. Even though we can lower it, but it's still gonna blow.
and compare our power bills with Alabama Power. You know, and it's not bashing Alabama Power, but we have some partnerships, and Alabama Power we have some partnership with, but our partnership for city power, buys on speculation and anticipation,
Right.
and that's an independent entity outside the city.
Right.
And because of their foresight on projecting the cost of fuel in February, March, and April, our cost had a blip,
Right.
but not near what it could have been. And as a matter of fact, I think last week I got a check back from the gas group for $300,000.
Wow.
Where we had paid on that speculation, but it came back to us because they didn't use everything that we had authorized them to use.
Thank y'all.
Yeah,
we,
and it
we appreciate that.
and we have those kind of arrangements with several of our with our gas and with our power.
You know, I think about the tournaments we had, the bass tournaments we had, the dragon boat race that we just had at Wind Creek State Park. And do we really, as a citizen, do we really realize what it brings back into this city?
I don't think
there's a lot of folks that stayed here that weekend.
Yeah, I've learned so much since got to be mayor. I thought I knew something, but Voltaire once said, "The more I learn, the greater becomes the sea of my ignorance." And I still have a lot to learn to be mayor. But you know, when we have something of that nature come in, just take the dragon boat. Well, let's use the tournament instead, because dragon boat was one day. But even then, people had to come in. They had vendors. They sold things. We got part of our sales tax. Those who stayed over the night, we got lodging tax, and then we got our share of every penny they spent while they were in town. You multiply that by, instead of 1,000 people, there being 10,000 people in town for an event, and we've got lodging, we've got meals, we've got the retail that they engage in. So people coming to town and spending a weekend is a big deal.
I think about even the carnival that just came to town.
The carnival
they
was
just
great.
gave back,
and they give it back to us.
Sure, and that's part of the deal every year. And just as soon, because we had some dealings with them, Casey Kaschak, the former Parks director, did. Now my buddy Jeremy, just doing a great job out there. Jeremy Phillips. He you know. They just as soon as they leave, that place is just as clean or cleaner than when they got there. And we want to book them again because their name means everything.
I had a guy tell me one time about growing a church. He said, if you are having a problem with attendance in your church, rent your church to a used car dealer during the week. Because he said, cars in the parking lot are a witness. And he said, people keep coming by there and say, hey, I need to come back Sunday and see what's going on here with all that. Well, I say the same thing to the people in Alex City. Walking the streets and shopping in our stores is advertisement.
You're right.
And every time we go out, we go downtown and we walk and celebrate and fellowship, people that are coming to town look over there and say, wow, those folks getting on pretty good here.
Let's see what it's all about.
Yeah, so.
And I think that's what's happening to our city in general, because there's so much going on around here. Folks are, people at 280, and of course we want them to get off 280 and come into downtown Alexander City, downtown Dable, but we want those folks, and I think they are. They're coming in.
I shared at the council meeting last night that yesterday morning I had one of our people run the development that is currently underway. That's not to fruition yet, but we added up somewhere between $50 and $75 million worth of new construction.
Wow.
That is underway as we speak in Alexander City, and all of that is going to bring more revenue into town. And we need more revenue, or else, and we need more people, or else we can't continue to secure and ensure the services to our people without raising the price.
I think about our school system. I think about that brand new high school, Benjamin Russell High School. I think about our hospital. I think about our cancer center. I think about our fire departments, our police departments, and everything else that goes along with it. We got a pretty good offer for somebody that's looking to move in here.
Unbelievable.
Churches.
And what can happen in those situations, you remember Bobby Curley?
Bobby Curley.
Up in Birmingham, the Christian school out, I can't think the name of it right now, but they built that school. Bobby was a coach there. that whole area boomed. Patsy and I were living in Alabaster when Alabaster built the new high school. Unbelievable what's happened to the Alabaster and Alabaster area since the new school. And I think I said here, Dr. Reyes and his team and our chair, our Board of Education, doing a great job driving that, and we don't need to miss that catalyst because right now, boy, it's new, it's fresh, and we need to be telling everybody, their dog, and the fleas on the dog about how good our education system is. I mean, it's valuable to us.
And our young folks, we're going to talk about graduation when we come back with Mayor of Alexander City, Mike Dinsmore. Lake Martin, Dadeville, area Chamber of Commerce, they have so much going on. In fact, next month, June the 16th at 5:30, there's summer barbecue, happy 100-year Lake Martin at the Tallapoosa County Ag Center. Yeah, that's where they're going to have it. Now, you can be a part of that. You know what? If you're not a member of the Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, I would join today. In fact, I would go by there and see the good folks at Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, and I still say their new office, downtown Dadeville.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret. 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensi Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Ronnie's Pine Straw. Let me tell you about Ronnie's Pine Straw. They deliver. Of course, you can just go by there and see old Ronnie Pitts, Highway 63. Right when you go into Wind Creek State Park, where tiny homes are, you'll see all that. Of course, they have hay and mulch and pea gravel and topsoil, gravel, and pine straw. And the love of Ronnie Pitts at Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials, Highway 63. I just love that old boy right there, just like this man right here. Mayor of Alexander City, Mike Dinsmore. We were just talking about graduating seniors. I think it's so important. You know, we got this big old beautiful high school, and we got the changes next year. 3rd, 4th, and 5th will be moving into middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th in the old high school that you and I both graduated from. But I think about those graduating seniors. What do you tell them, Mike? What do you tell them to advise?
I tell them there's hope for the world, and
they're a hope.
Yeah, they are our hope, and you didn't tell me we were going to talk about this, but as I look back on graduating from high school to college, high school graduation is sort of that time you step into that world of wonder, WONDR. How will I do? What will I do? How will my life turn out? It's the beginning of a few years of really questioning, and what I advise them to do is just make sure that you're maintaining your principles and you're doing the right things that you do. And never will forget my mother saying, "Remember who you are." Don't forget who you are. Don't do anything that I'd be ashamed of. My daddy did the same thing. But
good advice.
But post high school is a fleshing out time. It's a time, the next 3-4 years will be huge in how the rest of life turns out.
But Mike, I talk to so many. I'm very fortunate to have them on occasionally. So many of these young folks, they just amaze me. They know what they want to do.
It is hope for the world.
You're right.
I tell people that dealing with young couples getting married and counseling with them, and when we are privileged, and I use that word real carefully, when we are privileged to have the young people pay attention to us and sit down and give us some of their time, it's amazing how well they're prepared to enter into the world.
I think anytime we can have young folks, these seniors, these juniors, fixed to be seniors, anytime we can have them involved in the community in any shape, way, or form, listen to them. They got different vision that you and I we don't see. And they see it, and all of a sudden we say, "Wow, why didn't I see that?" Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. And they have so many more. They're competent with much more access to resources than our generation. I mean, I pick up my phone and I may Google this a little bit, and it may take me 30 minutes. They can pick up their phone, and in 30 seconds, they can find what I can find in 30 minutes, maybe more like 30 hours.
You're right.
And it's absolutely amazing. And, the only concern I have is not with them, but with processing, because when we get information, we always need to think. And somebody told me one time that a real education is developing the process of constructive thinking.
Wow.
And putting it together.
But you know what they didn't have? Encyclopedias.
Oh.
I'm talking about World Book encyclopedias.
And how wonderfully enthusiastic those were.
And people sold them.
And
Miss Huffman lived down in Edward. She sold them.
And they didn't have National Geographic.
You're right.
You know, so
National is that still a magazine?
Yeah, I think it's still around.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But I think about National Geographic. I think about people that looked at. I think about Ethel Eason. Maxie and Ethel Eason lived on Dayville Road. They were two old maid sisters, never married. They were like part of our family growing up. But I remember a little rocking chair that Ethel kept in the foyer there, and I remember right next in her reading Life magazines. What were some of those other big magazines? You know, they were big magazines.
Oh yeah, Life and what was it?
There were about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's back in the day that I couldn't look at the Sears and Roebuck catalog because it had the X-rated section in it.
Boy, we've come a long way, haven't we?
We have come a long way. Mother used to take the Sears and Roebuck catalog and lock it up. So.
And most folks, a lot of folks know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
right now.
Young people won't know what I'm talking about, but the older ones do.
You know, I think about our young folks, and I always like to say this: our future is mighty bright, and we hope they'll either get a trade, learn a trade, or go to school, or go in the military if that's cut out for you. I always like to bring up our military because if you're cut out for the military, man, your life is fixing change in ways you never thought.
And nobody does training and education any better than the military.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because you can learn a trade. They pay for your schooling, and you if you get in for, let's say, 20 years, in 20 years you're 18 now. You're 38. You're not even 40 years old. You got those benefits and everything for the rest of your life, and it changes, you know. But military is not for everybody, and I think you find that out real quick.
I think so. I think that those who can, it's a great career, and those who don't want it, just don't complain about the benefits those who choose it receive.
You're right. I'm talking about our airport right now because I see more and more, not just your Piper planes, but big jets running in and out.
Big jets running in and out, and this past weekend was huge. And we actually, I got word yesterday that I think it's 3, I forget how much the fuel tank is, but it's a big tanker that comes in here. And we had to call it in 3 times this past weekend, long weekend.
Really? I wonder why this was such.
Well, I had some events down on the lake, and
okay,
and
you're right.
And some big jets coming in, bringing people in who didn't mind spending the money it took to get here the way they wanted to go.
Wow. And I know we've talked about this before, and I think I know the answer. We're still looking at extra length in runway, correct?
We are. Yeah.
Is that in the 5-year?
It's in the 5-year plan, and we've had, just since I came into office, we've had 2 Zoom calls concerning that specific thing. So still looking at that, and hope it will come in the not too distant future.
Is that through grants?
A lot of it will be through grants, and then, you know, overall finances. Last night we've got a plan, and Romy Stamps and her crew are plugged into it to have our audits caught up to date by October this year, except for 26. 26 should be complete by June of next year, which will put us back eligible to start searching for our bond ratings, and hopefully by 27 we'll have bonds to go. Now we're going to start some infrastructure work before that because we can't ignore it any longer.
We've been working on getting to that point for a while.
You bet.
It just takes time sometimes. Speaking of time, we'll be right back. Christopher Crumley, I was just talking about you off the air in a kind way. Now, my buddy's down in Rockford, downtown Rockford, Enoch's Hardware, bait and tackle. Yeah, you got the Coosa River right down below you there, and people are using it for the bait and tackle. And that whole area needs a hardware store, and they got a fully stocked hardware store. Go by and see my buddy Christopher Crumbly at Enoch's Hardware and Bait and Tackle.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons, while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadneck Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I hate to wrap it up myself, but Mike Dinsmore out here, our mayor of Alexander City. Alexander City's imminent capital needs are close to $40 million. Golf course plans, that's what we're planning on spending. Tell me if I'm wrong. $1 million. Airport, $2 million. Water infrastructure, $5 million. Sewer issues, $10 million. Gas system, $3 million. Electric system, $16.2 million. Due to audits not being current, we haven't had a bond issued since 2011. We have plans to address these issues, have audits up to date, and be bond eligible by June 2027. We think we'll be on fire. Get to
It'll be smoking.
That third fire department's finna come in handy.
It'll be smoking.
Let me tell you something. We are a blessed community, and don't take this community for granted. Give back to this community. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, folks. Just keep Ellen Dean in your prayers, and I'll see you back out here sometimes next week.